Hello everyone, Lawrence McGee here. I wanted to give some tips for effective SEO. So the title of this presentation is 5 Tips for Effective SEO. So without further ado, I'm going to get into the presentation. I might add that these SEO tips are for WordPress blogs. And I would suggest using WordPress blogs, even if you're a programmer, just because it's simpler, it's seamless, it's easy to use, and you can build websites faster with it. And it's great for newbies. And the Google search algorithms just love word search. I'm sorry, not word search, but WordPress. And so there are a number of reasons why you should design your site or blog using a WordPress theme. And you can find free WordPress themes online. And then you can also buy premium themes too for nominal price. So let's get into the presentation. So what is the meaning of the acronym SEO? It stands for Search Engine Optimization. Now I know that's going to bore some of you experts to tears. Oh, sorry about that. I'm just going to assume that, not everyone that views this video is an expert. This may be totally new for some folks out there, so I just wanted to go to the very base level. So again, it stands for Search Engine Optimization. It simply means creating your post or web page in such a way to make it easier for the search engines to find it. So whether it's the big dog Google search engine, or Bing, or Yahoo search, or Ask.com, or what have you. So let's take a dive into 5 tips for SEO. Okay, so the number one tip, and this is not in any certain order, but this is tip number 1: SEO plugins. So first thing you should do once you get your site up, and when you're first getting up and running, just add the all-in-one SEO pack plugin. So the SEO pack allows a website to control search engine data without having to know how to code. Sorry about that. This thing keeps popping up here. It controls your metadata on posts and pages. It's like SEO in a box. Okay, so be sure to install that, and you can just on your site in the dashboard, in your WordPress site in the dashboard, you can just search for plugins, and once you find it, this is a very popular one, so it should be easy to find. But when it pops up, just hit install, and then you can activate it on your site. And so here's kind of a screenshot of what it looks like. So once you get your site designed, you're gonna go to a particular post that you've done. In this example, this is like a dog training site. So you would put in the title, you would put dog training. In the description, you would put something like the best dog training service in Los Angeles, or whatever city you live in. And then keywords, you separate those by comment, like keywords like dog training, obedience, and I'm sure you can think of a few more. So that kind of explains the all-in-one SEO pack. Okay, 2 additional free plugins that you should include on your WordPress site is Google XML Sitemap and Scribe. You can download those at WordPress.com. You can also search for those in your dashboard as well in your search feature. But those are easy to find. I'm going to go into those a lot, but those will also help your SEO for your site. So SEO tip number 2: SEO friendly images. So if you didn't know this already, search engines can't read images, but they can read the alt text of the image. So in the example below for the keyword dog training, whenever you upload your images, and you can upload free images from Google, and then just select images. Sorry, I don't know why this thing keeps popping up. But the alternative text, again, you would just put in your keyword, like for this example, it's the best dog training, and then down here we have a description, whatever your description would be for your meta description. In this example, I just have top rated dog training, rated number 1 by the National Dog Training Association, 5 years in a row, whatever. Okay, so in that way, your images will also be searched or indexed in the Google search engine by the alt text title. All right. So SEO tip number 3: meta description. A meta description is important in terms of what appears on the search engine results, also called SERPs, search engine results page. Note that it doesn't actually affect your ranking or placement in the search engine. I'm sorry about this thing. I don't know why this keeps popping up. But anyway, just gonna hit change the color scheme. Hopefully that'll do it. Sorry about that. And so the meta description is what people see in a search engine results page. So it's important because it helps them determine whether or not to click through your site. So as you can see in this example, the meta description would be a dog's mother begins puppy training from birth. She's training puppies to wait for food. She controls when they play and how they travel, yada yada yada. As an example of what above, the keyword dog training is stated in the title, as you can see here, in the URL where you see dog training at the end here, and also the description where you see dog training here. So that's the important thing, is that you want this site is about dog training, so you want dog training here in the title. You want it in the URL, at least as an extension, and then you also want it in the description. Okay. So SEO tip number 4: keyword placement. Make sure your keywords make sense to a human and less robotic. Don't overuse keywords in your meta description, as keyword stuffing actually decreases your page rank. So some people, in the old days, people would do that and it would work, but with penguin updates and panda and all that, this stuff no longer works. So it's wise to optimize your keywords and publish frequently, as this will push your page or post at the top of the search engine results. So the most effective strategy is to sprinkle one primary keyword strategically through your page as follows: in your headline, in your headings or subheadings, and in the first and last paragraph of your content. That's enough. I wouldn't do any more than that. If you do, it'll actually reduce your rankings. Backlinking strategies. This is SEO tip number 5. Each time you link to a page, post, or other site, you are increasing your SEO score. There are 2 types of links. There are internal links, where that's where you're linking one post to another post on your blog, and there are external links. That's where you find other blogs that are similar to yours or relevant to yours, and you make a comment on that site if it's allowed, and then you put a link back to your site. Okay, so that's very powerful. In fact, you should do this for about 90 to 100 days in a row. You should, every day, you should create a blog post, and then I've got some examples here, like this one: backlink a post about dog training from another blog. Okay, so that means you go to another blog again, and you can find these blogs by going to Google. Just Google blog search, and it'll show you a list of blogs, and then you can sort by category. But anyway, so let's say you find another blog post about dog training, and you make a comment to one of the posts on that site, and then you put a link back to your site. That'll increase your rankings. Try to do this daily. Here, where it says backlink an audio blog post about dog training, you can go out and find. And there's some free ones out there, I think. Still, you can just do an audio blog, and just talk about dog training. Maybe even hit the highlights of one of your articles, and then link that back to a post on your main blog, like I have here. And here's a link to YouTube video about dog training, so you can create a short video about dog training, and then you can link that video back to through a post on your site. And again, you're linking it back not to your URL, but to a specific post on your site. And that's what all of these, you want to link back to a specific post, not just to your domain name. Here, backlink an eZine article about dog training back to your main post. So you can go to something like eZinearticles.com and then create an article and then link that article back to a post on your blog. And you don't want to do the same article that you've done maybe here, but something related and similar, and link it back to your main post. And then here, backlink a hub page post about dog training. Similar to this eZine article, you can go to something like hub page or eBlogger or something like that, create a post, and then link it back to your main blog post. Okay, so that's it. That'll get you started on SEO. There's if you want to get into more SEO detail, there are plenty of books you can purchase in the bookstore and stuff online. You can research, but this will get you started, and this will help you out greatly. So if you have any questions, hit me up on my email, lawrencemcgee7@gmail.com, or you can hit me up on my blog by putting your email address in the capture page. All right, so I hope this helps. This is Lawrence McGee signing off.